Guys, and welcome back to my channel, Good Vibes Intuitive Perspective. I'm your host, Tony Wickham. So I have a little bit of sage here. I wanted to sage you guys. Woo, clean the energy out. Clean that energy out. And then I'm gonna let it burn and burn and burn and burn the whole time while we're getting into it. So guys, I'm super excited because I have some new cards finally. Even though I still love my Native Spirit deck, I'm going to use the Star Seed Oracle deck, which is actually by Rebecca Campbell, and the artwork is by Danielle Noel. So it's called the Star Seed Oracle. It's a 53 card deck with a guidebook. You can purchase it on Amazon or at Barnes & Noble bookstore. I actually purchased it at a bookstore called BAM. So it is amazing. I really am excited to use it, and I like it. And then the other ones that we are going to use today are going to be the Universe Has Your Back. Beautiful artwork by Michaela Ezra, and Gabrielle Bernstein is the one who created the deck. So it's really awesome. I don't know these people personally. I just bought the decks. Okay, so you can purchase them on Amazon, or you can buy them at Barnes & Noble or at BAM. So sweet. So let's get on into it. Oh, and one more that I'm going to use today. So you guys are going to learn with me today, and then we're going to talk about our messages and see what kind of messages that are coming out. See if I can focus on someone's energy and whoever's watching, and maybe get a message for you. And so we have Beyond Lemuria Oracle cards, and by Izzy Ivy. Beautiful set of cards. Really pretty. Again, you can buy them on Amazon. You can go to Barnes & Noble bookstore, or where I got them, BAM. So beautiful. And this is the creator. Actually, I have a Gaia deck. Let's see. So my Gaia deck, I have these up here too, look like this. So this is my Gaia deck, and it is by Blue Angel as well. Blue Angel Publishing Company, which also makes the Gaia deck too. So that's pretty nice. Kind of earthy stuff. And then all right, so this is what we're going to use today. And then we're going to hop off on in it and get started. So, thank you guys. I'm going to remind you to please like, share, comment, and subscribe in my on my channel, so that we can grow the channel, so that we can reach more people. And I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't want to comment, you don't want to share, you don't have to do any of it, but it would be greatly appreciated if you could like my channel and then subscribe to it, so you can get notifications every time I come out with a new video. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate that. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Mwah. And so let's get on into it, homies, because I'm going to tell you, I'm super excited about this book. So, what we're going to start out with first, actually, I want to start with the Star Seed. We'll do 3 Star Seed, and then we will do 3 Beyond the Lemuria, and then we're going to do 3 of the universal messages. And let's see what we got. And then if we have time, I might actually do yes or no questions. So leave a question in the comments, and we'll get an answer for that too. Or maybe I could just channel, which would be really nice. So if I can channel a message for you, you ask a question, and then it's all energy. Time is fluid. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and then don't force it. If it's not meant, then it's not meant. But at the same time, too, I want to thank you all for being in my channel. Again, thank you. All right, so let's get started and see what our first card out is. You guys are doing these with me. These are the first time. I just got them. So whatever pops out, I'm going to use the guidebook and see what that means and discuss the meaning and the subject. But as you know, guys, these are meant for These are meant for channeling. These are meant for messages for the collective. And so whatever may happen, may happen. But just remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I'm not really sure. I know I left you guys with a herbal woo. Brilliant. Okay, so our first card is going to be lifting the veil. And that one flew out across the thing there. So the first one is lifting the veil. And it says, lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything not aligned must go. And look how beautiful those pictures are. Absolutely gorgeous, and I really, really love this deck. So this is the actually I'm going to read this to you guys. So it actually says, have you always had a longing for home without really knowing what that meant? If so, you could be a starseed soul. This activating oracle will help you to unlock your soul's gifts, connect with your cosmic origins, and remember who you truly are. And so this is for my starseeds. So I mean, it's basically for anyone, I'm sure, but it really hits home for starseed. So if you are a starseed, perfect. But I'm gonna do a couple decks here, so I got a little something for everybody. So let's go ahead and get 2 more cards, and my next card is going to be Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, and safety and trust. Look at that card. Now that is amazing. I absolutely adore that. Beautiful card. Absolutely gorgeous. And the way it just flows in there, just pay attention. Ooh, so nice. Gorgeous, gorgeous deck. It's my first time using it, so I'm really super excited about it. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you are thankful. Remember, as we talked about, having an attitude of gratitude. If you did, please comment down below and let me know what your attitude of gratitude is for the day. Here's another one. Our last one, a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. All right, beautiful. So let's go ahead and get the meanings for these ones, because I'm super excited to read what they mean. And again, you guys, and then we'll talk about it and we'll see where you are in the path. So a new earth is the first one. And there is a specific way to do this. I'm just using it this way to pull the messages now. But there is a specific way to do this with the Oracle box. And I'm going to learn how to do it, and then we'll do it next time, okay? So I just feel like pulling them was much more easier, because I can channel the energy, and I can feel the energy around the card, and let whoever's watching know what the message is for them, and if it resonates, take it. So the first one is a new earth. So don't give up now. You're closer than ever. This is a message for someone. So don't give up now. You're closer than ever than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to this new seeds, dream them into existence, and don't lose faith. Keep your focus fixed. And then it says, planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here, to be part of this global shift. Whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation, or through working on a new project, job, or creation, keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people with the hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing. ushering in a new age of times of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you have been working towards for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep. For if you do, in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit backward and watch all that you have carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Star Seed Soul inquiry is, how can you keep holding the vision? So just keep thinking about that question, okay? So think about that question. How can I keep holding the vision of the seeds that I have planted and keep going forth? Because see, when we plant so many seeds in our life to achieve things and we don't hold that focus or that vision, it's the perseverance that gets us there, right? So we don't hold that to a T and we just give up, then we're gonna pretty much lose everything that we worked so hard for. So it's also a reminder not to slide backwards and go to the past. Remember, we discussed this the other day when we were talking, is not going back to the past. The past is in the past for a reason. So if we just hold focus to what we need to in the future and in the present moment, we'll be more capable of achieving success with our long-term goals. So if you're working on a business, or you're working on a personal project, or you're just setting everyday goals, like a weight goal, like let's say you're ready to work on your health. Maybe you want to change the way you eat, the way you exercise, the way you diet. Or maybe it's just something as simple as, let me get organized with my daily chores that I have to do at my home. Or how do I balance my work life and my home life? So that type of thing is very important in our lives. So whatever goal you're working on in your life currently at the moment, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are loved. And just take your time, be patient, and finesse it. The more that you're patient and you watch things grow and you nurture it, the bigger the reward will be at the end of the day, right? Because you're going to achieve your goal, and then it's not just achieving your goal, but it achieves what your soul feels like you need, right? And it makes you feel good, which in turn helps you love yourself and helps you learn how to create a better world for yourself when it comes to achieving long and short-term goals. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but keep going. You're doing a great job. Just hold your focus and don't lose focus on whatever you are trying to accomplish. So that's number one. What a beautiful card. I love this. I love it. So the next one is going to be Star Brother. Star Brother, that's the one we picked. So let's go ahead and do Star Brother. That's interesting. I'm getting, you could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what are we're looking for? Star Brothers. Star Brother. Okay, so Star Brothers. So Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to open to receiving a new level of support now, from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks. When it comes to receiving support, we've learned that we need to go at life alone. That it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart be open. That the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience on of life on earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you could ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you open yourself up to receiving more support? So leave that in the comments below. I would like to know, how could you open yourself up to receiving more support? So how I feel like you could open yourself up and into receiving more support. I mean, myself, maybe everybody has a different way of doing things, but for me, how I could open myself up to receiving more support is being more trusting. I've been through a lot on my journey. Again, as I said in my prior videos, I've been through a significant amount of things. I have been through gang stalking and slander for no reason, and people who just don't want to be my friend. They don't like me because I'm a truth speaker, and they don't like the fact that I am able to see through their BS. So because I have gifts and because I am the person that I am, people don't like that. Do I care? No, I do not. I really do not. So I have learned to set boundaries with people because I, again, like I said before, used to be a people pleaser. So what I would do is I would give everybody everything, and then I would end up with nothing. I cared so much about what other people thought that it was ridiculous. I didn't have anything. And I was being friends with people who were only there when it was convenient for them, when they needed $20 to run down the street, or when they needed a ride here, or when they needed something from me and it was convenient for them. That's when they were there. But when I needed something or when I was alone, I had no one. I had no one, and I had to learn how to do it on my own. So for me, and I don't know if that's your situation, but if it is, take hint to this, that you got to set up boundaries with these people. You have to set up boundaries so that people don't violate your boundaries and make you feel uncomfortable in your own skin. So what do I mean by that? Make you feel uncomfortable in your own skin, that you can't even trust yourself. You're not trusting yourself because other people are untrustworthy. And that's when we need to go in and reflect about, what are we doing? How are we doing it? And why is this happening? We need to figure out why we're feeling the way that we're feeling, and start to acknowledge that, and whatever feelings that are left over from a past situation, a person, a family member, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a situation, a relationship, we need to start letting that go and releasing it. And the more you release, the easier it gets to be able to love yourself, because you can't move forward if you don't love yourself and recognize that sitting by yourself is how you're going to get to your next move. Okay, so a lot of people who are successful have learned to be alone. We learn to be alone on our own because it plays a very significant part in our life and how we operate. If we're not alone to learn how to be alone with ourselves, how are we supposed to love anyone else? I mean, doing the deep inner, doing our shadow work and doing our inner work is what is extremely important to keep us away from toxicity, bad habits, allowing people to come in and take over our space and take what we have. Okay, it's okay to be giving. It's just to a point. Give to a point where you're not giving all of yourself and getting nothing in return. Because just like giving, we should be open to receiving as well. This is why we have to work on ourselves and open up our heart chakras and be able to love and give and receive to ourselves, and then we can love and give and receive to other people. So let's just focus on the vision, and we're moving on. Moving forward. Remember, as we did that video, don't hang on to the past, just move forward. Remember, we're constantly moving forward. All right, so let's move on over to the next one, and the next one is lifting the veil. Lifting the veil. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say about lifting the veil. Okay, lifting the veil. Questioning everything and anything aligned must go. Unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for you. Okay? Are and how vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and the ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and the unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's out of alignment, and then take a baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feature, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and the planet. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? So that's your other question. Please leave that down in the comments. What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? So it's just personal things in your life. For me, what isn't in harmony is balancing my work and home life. That's a really difficult one for me because I work a lot. So I like to work, and it's really hard for me because I pick up a lot of hours, and working in healthcare, that's a very difficult situation, especially when you're like working back to back to back. And then, so at this point, what ends up initially happening is that, balancing that work life and that home life, we have to make time for our families. We have to make time for our families and make sure that we're, working all the time is not being in alignment for ourselves when it comes to, and this is just one thing I literally recently had to learn, that being in alignment with ourselves is so important, and taking that time to rest and feed and water ourselves and nurture ourselves. So just down in the comments below, tell me what isn't in balance for you and how are you going to fix it. Okay? But really, really, really beautiful deck. I'm so thankful and appreciative. Again, you guys, it's the Oracle Starseed deck. And so I don't know who needed to hear those messages, but they're out there. And just remember, these little cards right here, when you are thinking about a global perspective or the collective as a whole. Okay? So there's that. Beautiful, beautiful deck, and I'm super excited. I'll pull 3 from there. But I'm also going to use my native deck, and then we're going to I was going to use the Lumira a little bit later. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the Native Spirit book, and I'm going to couple it with my Universe deck. So that's going to be really, 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 really super awesome. And again, those were new. These are not. I already had these, so... But you guys know that. So I'm super excited. I was going to do a recipe from my herbalist book for a tincture for tonight. But because I have new cards, I figured I'd do it tomorrow. Please don't shoot the messenger. So, if that's the way it is. So, and like I said, I have the gift of foresight. And I also, too, I feel like, I'm a light being, and I try to help bring truth and expose truth in situations, and to help bring up the collective vibrations so that we can fix the global problem happening right now with people being out of disharmony with each other. And that's why I like the Starseed deck, because that's kind of Where am I? Where's my home? Anyways, let's just let's get 3 of these native spirit cards and see what spirit has to say for us today. What kind of questions or what kind of subjects that they want us to talk about. Geez, we're 25 minutes in. That's not too bad. So I'm doing pretty good. Usually I'm over by 40. And then I'm like, I don't know how to do it because I don't know how to keep the time, because it's like I try to every time, but then all of a sudden, you know, it really happens. It gets crazy. So, ooh. All right. So, oh, you know what? I'm going to keep shuffling. Hold on. Let's see. I'm not feeling it. I don't know why. Rub your hands together. Like, get some energy flowing in your hands. Flow the energy. Get some good energy up and coming. I like to give a little energy out to people too. I like to give some energy to people. Like when they're feeling down, I like to bring them back up and make them feel good and try to keep everybody. I know it's just a thing here, so let's try to. I hope everyone has been having a good week. I'm super excited. All right, so the first one is storyteller. I don't know why this one keeps coming out every time, but it does. There's a message in here for somebody that you need to see for the storyteller. So that's a message for somebody, and it could be a water sign, a fire sign, or an earth sign. That's what that one's for. So water sign, earth sign, or fire sign. I mean, it really doesn't matter what sign you are, because we can embody all the different energies. So you could be a Gemini, or you could be an Aries, but you're actually embodying you would actually embody like water energy or a Virgo energy, because that's the energy that you're in. And so it really doesn't matter about the sign. Like I said, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it resonates with you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But again, you know, the signs don't really matter. And it also goes with the moon and the transits and all that different stuff too. That also does it too. I'm not getting messages. I wonder what spirit has for us today. So let's kind of see. Storyteller is a really good one. That one flew all the way over there too. All right, so let's try it again. All right, well, I got 2 more, and I'm taking them. So answering the call and Sweat Lodge. So we got Sweat Lodge. That's a really pretty one. Again, another earth and air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe watching this channel. There is answering the call, and this is also water and earth right there too. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, so the signs that I'm seeing is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sag, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So pretty much it could be anybody, I guess. Let's get the messages from these cards. And actually, I'm going to flip this one over, and Spirit of Air. So yeah, there is definitely an air sign in here. Spirit of Air. That one was just laying singly by itself there. So there is a message for you if you are an air sign, and that is a prominent confirmation right there. Spirit of Air. So and then we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So someone's got to be getting those messages. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to do the storyteller, and let's start with the Spirit of Air. How about that? Spirit of Air. Let's see. We'll just do what it says. Okay, so Spirit of Air. Clarity and expansion perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe all is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. Your native spirit wants you to know. The spirit of air represents the mental aspect of life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most ratified energy fields, and we're in the constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The spirit of air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. The card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. The journey. One of the most direct and powerful ways to receive messages from spirit is through the air. Spirit, the Cherokee people and many other native tribes believed that the winds were messengers sent by the Creator, and they carried information from sacred realms. When you go outdoors, notice the movement of air across your skin, whether it be the subtlest breeze or a powerful wind of storm. Take a moment to stop and listen, get a sense of what messages it might be for you. And so, like I said before, going into nature is an extremely helpful part of our growth. We go into nature, we can definitely, we'll definitely be able to get some clarity, concise clarity on what we need to figure out. And so it's just a reminder, that messages come in that way. So you could be an air sign needing to hear this to clean out, organize, clean out your mental clutter, and kind of see a situation from a different perspective. Okay, so that could be a message for you. If you're not an air sign and you're listening, it could be just a message that you need to go and get into nature and clear out your mind, clear out your clutter, and think about things in your life and how they're happening and why they're happening for you or to you. Well, actually, everything happens for you and not to you. Sorry, my kitty is over here, so you'll see her walking back and forth. I'm okay with that. So that is the spirit of air, and that was what that one is. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next one. Answering the call. We already know, what does that mean to you? Answering the call. What does that mean to you as a collective? Now, when we say we're going to answer the call, for my light workers and star seeds and healers and spiritualists, what does answering the call mean for you or to you? What does it mean? Please leave that in the comments below, and then we'll have a discussion about that. Or you can email me at goodvibesintuitiveperspective at gmail.com. Okay, guys? So let's look it up. Answering the call. It's really weird. Oh. My kitty's playing around here. Okay, answering the call. I feel like someone's, I don't know, if someone who is watching this video is stuck in a mental trap or a mental entrapment in their mind over a situation. They're going back and forth and back and forth. That's what I just keep seeing, this energy of back and forth, back and forth. It's just kind of strange. Just stay focused. Just stay focused on what, just to get through that mental ambiguity. Just stay focused on what you need to stay focused on. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. So answering the call. You've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from these spiritual realms. Now and in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. Watch for them. Your native spirit wants you to know indigenous people look to the clouds, the winds, and the movement of animals. This is again another, I guess this is actually again another air card. So this is messages for an air sign. I'm getting it like the mental clutter, yeah, but I'm getting like stuck and stagnant, like you're stuck on something, like you're stuck or you're stagnant on a situation. You need to see a situation from a higher perspective. You need to understand, and these could be, you could be having strange dreams. If you're having strange dreams, then you need to pay attention to your dreams, get a dream journal, write down your thoughts, because those are messages and downloads that you're receiving. Okay, so make sure you do that. Okay, you've been waiting. Okay, oops. Let's go over it. Okay. True and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed away are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communication from the spiritual realms now and in the days to come. Signs from spirit will be around you. Watch for them. Your native spirit wants you to know indigenous people look to the clouds, the winds, and the movement of animals to discern. It's weird because it says, it also says indigenous people look at the clouds, the winds, and the movement of animals, which is really weird because my cat was just up here, so she's an animal. Interesting. And she's just been going crazy since I started reading it. So the winds and the movement of animals to discern the secret messages from the Creator. In Native American traditions, life is ruled by the signs. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that it is your time. The waiting is over. Sometimes we spend so much time waiting for life to happen that we miss the joy in the moment. Cherish the here and the now, and know that no matter what concerns you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, follow the signs, and miracles will abound. Your time is now. The journey. Look for signs. They are all around you. The feather that alights at your feet, the penny that mysteriously appears, or the rainbow splashed across the sky may be a sign that spirit is trying to get your attention. Watch your dreams. Messages from spirit are often conveyed in the nocturnal hours. Didn't I just say that before I read this? Listen, I just said that that you need to pay attention to your dreams before I read that. So that's a double confirmation. So with that being said, I just said that. So pay attention to your dreams. And I know I'm speaking to an air sign right now. I'm speaking to an air sign. Your brain is really cluttered and you're really concerned and you're always stressed out about a particular situation or multiple situations that are going on in your life that you have no control over. Let go of control. Let go of the control. Once you let go of control, you will start to feel better. You're going to start to feel better because you recognize that you can't compete where you cannot compare. You understand what I mean by that? You can't compete with your own self. You can't compare with that because you are you're your wholeness. So what you need to do is pay attention to your dreams. Release all those thoughts. Release that situation. Look, if that situation is not, I know that we, in day-to-day life, we get trapped in these situations and then we have these like issues and stuff, but if it's not serving a higher purpose, let it go. All right? Great. But this is a message for an air sign. I know this because, like I said, I'm not an air sign. I'm a Pisces. So, I definitely, know that this is a message for an air sign, just due to the spirit of air and answering the call also, because they're both air sign cards. I was going to read the other two, but we're getting kind of close here. So what I'm going to do is I'll just read the other two. It's not going to take me long. So this message is for an air sign. Don't control the situation. You don't have control over. Let it go. Let it go. If you cannot control it, we can only control what happens to ourselves. We can't control what happens in other people's life. And we will stress ourselves out and drive ourselves crazy wanting to control someone else's life. You cannot do that. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, or controlling certain things. Like we can't control when little mishaps happen in our life. We can't control everything. We want to, and you're not a bad person for it. You're trying to do the best you can, and I get it. So whoever you are out there that's watching this, an air sign, Just know we can't control everything, okay? Awesome. Well, and I really, really appreciate you, and I'm sending you lots of love and light so that you can be able to finally get some peace of mind, because it feels like you need to get that. I feel the energy, like you need to be able to get some peace of mind, because your mind is going crazy about things you can't even control. So just don't do it. All right. Well, I wish you lots of love and light, and now I'm gonna go into the next one, which is Sweat Lodge. And then I'm going to pull a couple of my other ones. It looks like the time goes by so fast. Darn it. I'm way above already. So, all right, Sweat Lodge. Sweat Lodge. Okay. Cleanse yourself, your body, your mind, and your soul. Purify clutter and clear. Let go of objects and relationships that no longer serve you. Purify your body. Go within. Meditate. Talk to the Creator. Give thanks. Your native spirit wants you to know sweat lodges are small dome structures covered with skins, blankets, and or mud, in which very hard stones are placed in the center. Water is poured over the stones, so the hot steam arises from the rocks. Thus, the sweat lodge, with its hot steam, is used for purification ceremonies as well as a place to commune with the divine. This card chose you to tell you that it's time to clear out the clutter in your life. Sometimes clutter can be things in your closet that you don't love or use, but sometimes clutter can be outmoded relationships or habits that no longer serve you. The clearer your inner and outer space becomes, the easier it will be to hear the sweet messages from your soul. The journey. Sometimes this card chooses you when it's time to do some physical detoxification. Fast for a day, drink green juices, clear out of the clutter, and love it. Use it or get rid of it. Even one small item can make a difference. And that's another thing too. I don't think that people realize too that from old relationships, like, okay, so we're done with this relationship, it's in the past, and so in order to leave the past in the past, that also means old pictures or anything that a person has given to you, because that could be an attachment or residual energy that we keep in our energy field, and it just doesn't serve us. It's not serving us. We should take, not that you should throw all those things away, but make way, part with those things so that you can create a better energy field for yourself, and you're not living with this residual energy. Because see, what a lot of people don't realize is that other people come into your energy, and once they're in your energy, they energy vampires are the best at this. They love to suck your energy. They'll suck everything you have right out of you, and you're always drained when you're around this certain person or certain people, and it's because they're sucking your energy dry. And it also doesn't help that they have attachment to you because they have a piece of clothing in your home, or some type of something that they've left behind, or a birthday gift they gave you, and then they're just sucking energy from that too. So you got to be very, very mindful to clear out residual energy, because when people come into your home, be careful who comes into your home too, because when they come into your home, that creates negative. If they are a negative person, they come into your home, it's going to create a negative environment in there. You're going to feel the energy shift. So you got to clean that out. You got to clean it from time to time. Clean out old things that you don't wear. Clean out old things. Clean out your fridge. Clean out everything, and then make it a nice, cleanly place so that you can breathe easy. Remember, just declutter and keep focusing. Okay, keep focusing on what the end goal is, and don't pay attention to things you can't control. All right, next one, last one, and then we're almost done. So that was Sweat Lodge, and then we did Spirit, and then we did Air, Spirit of Air, and now we are doing Storyteller. So one more. Storyteller. Come on, buddy. URST, Storyteller. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. Storyteller. Live larger than life. Make the most of every experience. You can choose the meaning that gives you advance. Find interpretations that empower you rather than diminish you. Be the storyteller and the hero of your own life. Give your personal story empowering meanings. Your native spirit wants you to know around the evening campfire clan members always look forward to the storyteller recounting events of the daily happenings of the tribe. Even the most mundane event took a vibrancy in the expert hands of the experienced storyteller. The Storyteller card chooses you to remind you to be the champion of your own personal myth. Be the central character. Don't live a life according to the needs and expectations of others. Don't be a bit player in your own story. The journey. Take an event in your life that gave you a disempowering meaning and find a way to rescript it so that the interpretation of the same story is the one in which you are the hero. Okay, so remember, let's get rid of outdated old beliefs and old sayings and old habits and old things and old people. Even cut out things that don't serve a higher purpose for you. If it's not doing you any good and just causing you stress, it's not helping you expand and grow as a human, and so you need to just cut it all out. Okay, it's just enough is enough, right? Because you're getting tired of being stressed out over the same situation all the time. It's just not good for you. Okay, all right, so that was that. And so I'm gonna pull like 3 of these, and then we are going to finish this session out, and then I'm gonna work on the next one for tomorrow, or maybe I'll do another one tonight if I'm feeling up to it. But I really feel good. I feel great. I always do every time I come here. I always love to send people love and light and help them on their journey for the things that they're doing. Yeah, I was just picking up on that energy. Felt very heavy. That energy felt very heavy. I'm not sure who's going through what, but I know that someone that watches my channel or is watching my channel. It seems like a new person, not an old person, but someone that is watching my channel is actually going through that situation with, you're just stressing. You're stressing, and no reason to stress. Clean out your clutter. All right? Clean out the clutter. And try to stay in a high vibration. As I was saying yesterday in one of the videos too, that if you're going through a tough time, what you could do is just look for the positive in this situation. Try to be positive and look at the positive in this situation. That's a very difficult thing to do, but it's called retraining your brain to think a different way. Don't take on burdens that are not yours, and don't let people rent space that is not it's not rentable. Okay, don't let people rent space that they're not paying for. Okay, because it's just not worth it. Let it go. Cut people off and move away to calmer waters, to a different situation. Move away to a place that's going to be better for you. Oh my goodness. And surrender. That's interesting. But surrender. Surrender yourself to the higher calling of what you're here for, your purpose. So it says, I surrender to a power greater than me. Butterfly. And usually a butterfly, if you see how he's coming out of that hole, because usually, caterpillars are in the hole and then they come out as a butterfly, right? So that's transformation. Somebody is going through a deep transformation, or somebody is going through a situation where they are just coming out of the dark night of the soul, or they're going through the dark night of the soul and they're becoming transformed. So whoever you are actually going through a transformation right now, and that's why you're going through so much. So clean out the old and in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. And surrender to a power that's much greater than you. If you feel like that you're alone and that you don't have anybody, or you just don't know what to do about the situation, give it up to your ancestors, spirit guides, or even God. Pray about it. Pray about it and figure it out. So, oh, this is so awesome. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. You are being guided by your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels. God, you are being guided to go in a different direction than what you're in right now, because obviously it's causing you too much stress. Listen, things happen to you. Things are happening for you, not to you, okay? Things happen for you, not to you. Remember that. So it's happening for a bigger purpose. So even though you might be going through some hard times right now, the things that are happening are going to happen for you, not to you. So these things that are happening are going to put you in a better position in your life. For real. They're bringing in a better position for you in your life than, oh my goodness. Oh, I can't make this, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. So the key of prayer is, is to forget what I think I need. So the key, oh my gosh, didn't I just say pray to your ancestors? Look at this. Look at this. They are guiding you. So just pray to them. They'll help you. So the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Instead of thinking about what I need, think about what's going to help you better your life, right? what's gonna help you better your life, right? Not what you need, right? Gosh, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. It's funny how that came out like that. And the next one is, I honor how I want to feel. Honor yourself. Honor how you want to feel. Okay, so it's okay to be, it's okay to get a little upset. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry, and it's okay to be upset. But it's not okay to stay stuck there, okay? It's not okay to stay stuck somewhere in an emotion that is not serving you. It's okay to feel it. So it's like, feel, contemplate, and release. Feel, contemplate, and release. And that's how we clean out the clutter. We feel, we contemplate why we feel that way. And then once we're done contemplating, we realize why we feel that way, release it. Release it into the, I know it's so crazy, but I'm telling you, it works. One more, guys, and then we're done. One more, guys, and then I'm out of here. And then I think in the next video, I will leave you guys with another tincture or another herbal remedy that you can use besides using, you know, pharmaceuticals or something. But I have a really, really good one I think I seen yesterday for if you get cuts and stuff like that. So it's really cool. Nice salve. Okay, last one. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Again, prayer. Listen. In any moment, I can surrender to the power and presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. I can't make it up. Didn't I say acceptance, recognizing, accepting, releasing, right? Contemplating and releasing. Contemplating and releasing. That's how we clear out clutter. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I just cannot make it up. You guys watched me shuffle, so it's not like I just randomly picked that, but I just said that to you, and then it came out like this. So now you know that is your confirmation. So somebody actually needed to hear that today, and I hope it helped you. I hoped it helped everyone who's watching my video today. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you 100 for always being 100 with me. I please, I know you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would greatly help our channel if you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to comment. You don't have to share if you don't really want to, but it really will help the channel grow so that we can get these messages out for other people. And pretty soon I will be doing something a little bit different. What I'm going to be doing is palm readings. So you could take a picture of your hand and send it to my email, and then I will be able to, and I'm going to do them free in the beginning so I can, you know, get up here, but I'm going to do free palm readings for you guys and kind of give you a little bit of background on yourself and see if I'm accurate, huh? Yeah, I think I'm pretty accurate. But anyways, then you'll be able to send it to my email, goodvibesintuitiveperspective at gmail.com. And so that's it for tonight, guys. I really appreciate you. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can get the raise the vibration of the channel and the collective and get it moving. Okay, guys? I want to thank you very much, guys, for joining me tonight. And you guys have a wonderful night. And I wish you lots of love, lots of light, lots of warmth, and I hope that that whoever this message was for, that you can get your mind cleared out, and I'm going to send you so many prayers and love and light. Okay, guys? I thank you very much, and mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, Good Vibes team, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.